everyone. I hope you are doing great today and are really excited to learn about GitHub Copilot and how you can actually use it to build innovations faster, more confidently, and something that sounds like magic. Now you might say, okay, magic. Is it actually a magic? No, it's not a magic. So let's explore today wonders of GitHub and explore coding in a much more confident manner today with GitHub Copilot and GitHub Codespace. I'm Harshal Bajoria, your GitHub campus expert out here. Now, from solo dev to coding cream, GitHub makes coding dreams come true. And that's so true. You might say, okay, how does it do that? Like, how does it make my coding like from make me solo dev to coding cream? What it does is give you some of the buddies out there who can help you make anything that you imagine or anything that's in your mind come true. Okay, cool. I get it. But how? Let's see. So GitHub Copilot is there with your AI pair programmer. So what do I mean by AI pair programmer? Now, it's like suppose you're coding something out there and you wanted someone just to like maybe help you write the code, help to be your best partner out there and give you suggestions, give you some feedback like, okay, this is where you are like giving a time complexity that's much more, and let's reduce it. Uh, GitHub Copilot is there for you. Now, it's AI. It's not an actual human. That's why we call it an AI pair programmer. Now, you got one more person out there, and it's like having 2, 3 person because it's very fast. It's super fast, which we'll be checking into right now. So you got a coding crew. Now you converted from solo developer to coding crew, turning my code right. That GitHub is there to turn your coding dreams come true. But how does it work and how do I see it? Let's see it out here. So this is my VS Code. Is it my VS Code? Type. No, it's not my VS Code. Yes, you say it right. It's my it's my guess. Okay, you are saying it's VS Code now. Okay, you were right previously. It's not my VS Code, but it's my VS Code. What do I mean by it? Have you heard about GitHub Codespace? The today's session was about GitHub Codespace. So yeah, let's explore. GitHub Codespace. I won't be going into theory much. So yeah, I'm not a theoretical person. I'm very lazy about it. I don't like theories. So let's go to our repo. So this is a repository which I've created for you. It's a very blank repository, like nothing is there. Now, what I want to do is actually clone it, make some changes, push it back. That's what we usually do in open source contribution. Or like making a hackathon, you just pull it, make the changes, push it back, and you have the contributor access, so you can make the changes directly. But what if I'm a very like I am a lazy person. So what if I just have to make some changes in README file and I don't want to use my laptop and I want to do it on my tablet or my phone? Very cumbersome, right? What you can do now is just get a code space to do that. How? Click on this code option. You get this option of code space. It will ask you to create a new on main, which is the branch. Click on it and it will be ready. In my case, it's already ready. So let's explore the different options in it. Click on these 3 dots and you'll get different options. One is open in browser, open in VS Code, open in JetBrains Gateway, and Jupyter Lab. Now you might say, okay, that means I can have it in my browser. Oh. And If I click on open in VS Code, it will open it in my VS Code, which you see it out here. Now you check whether it's code space or local storage. If you can see this blue label out here, it says code space. That means my code space, not my local system. What's the difference? So GitHub code space come with 3 or 4 benefits. You can say one, code anywhere with anything that you like. You just need a device with an internet connection. Because you have open in browser out here. You don't have to install VS Code right now in your phone, which is not possible, obviously. But yeah, you can just click open browser, get the VS Code configuration. As you can see, it looks like VS Code. In fact, in the browser, it would look like VS Code. Do your work and done. Second, guesses. Any guess? Typed in the chat. Guess. Just you can just have a look at it. Guess. Okay, I say it right now that local storage is not being used. It's my GitHub server. Like GitHub stores everything that you're using in GitHub code space in a virtual server or a storage place, and your local storage is not hampered about it. That's pretty cool. Security is there, and you don't have to have that lot of storage like 8 GB core, 16 GB core. You get it out here when you click on this option, which is change machine type, and you get all the options to choose. That's so good. Like, okay, my storage is not getting filled by the files. Pretty cool. But one question. Can we call it a virtual machine? Yes, you can call it a virtual machine. So what happens is in a virtual machine, it means a virtual machine. That means a machine that is virtual, and everything that you do out there is virtually saved. Similarly, in GitHub Codespace, everything that you do is virtually saved. It has disaster recovery, and it can be accessed anywhere that you want. Cool. What's the first feature? I want you to guess it. Till the time, let me show you a demo. So I'm just creating a Python file. Now let me write a command. Create a riddle game which has three questions with 4 options each for each correct answer. User gets 1 point, and for each wrong answer, user gets 0.25 points deducted. And press enter. Now let me just type in dev and see what GitHub Copilot has to offer to me. Now I got my riddle game. I just save it and let's run it. Okay, I got the riddles. It looks so clean and so good that you might think a human has made it, right? It seems like a human. I'd say I got all the answers wrong, but it's fine. Okay, that's my bad luck. But yeah, as you can see out here, it wrote 31 lines of code for me. How much time it took for me? 1 minute just to write this comment, and that's it. That's it. And my code was ready. So cool. Like, don't have to write it again and again. Uh, it saves me so much of time. Like, suppose my teacher gave me a boring assignment, I can use it out there and get my thing done I know it's a bad thing that I'm saying, but yeah, just an example. Please don't take it and use it. One disclaimer, everything that you can imagine. But it's so good. Now you might ask me, okay, GitHub Copilot is a magic or is it something like that? But before coming to that, had I installed Python in my system, like my GitHub code space? If it was a virtual machine, I had to install it. But in code space, did I had to? Yes. No, I didn't. So that's the best thing about GitHub code space. As you can like get from the word itself, it's a thing by GitHub and it's called code space, like a space for coding. And what you can do is just go out here. It comes with pre-installed Python, React, and everything that you can imagine, and use it. It has the latest version. So if I'm just typing npm version, I think I wrote the syntax wrong, but let's see. Yeah, it will give me the latest version of npm installer system. I don't have to install it separately. That's so cool. Like even Python hyphen version, you have it out here. No issues, no charges. Like your environment, if you are making some environment, your friends and you have the same thing during hackathon, and that's the biggest problem you face during hackathons when you are building something. So you have it figured out. Now, GitHub Copilot, is it magic? Like it understood what I had to make and made it. And it was such a good code. The quality was so good. So is it a magic that has taken place? Guess what? Guess, is it a magic? Let me know in the chat. Okay, few of them are saying, yeah, absolutely, it's a magic. No, it's not a magic. It's not a magic. Then what it is? It's not, if it's not a magic, then what it can be? Um, it has OpenAI codecs in the back. OpenAI codecs was GitHub Copilot, and the solution that you saw was GitHub OpenAI codecs. But how? So what happens is it takes the context of what you're writing, what you're building, and sends it to OpenAI Codex. And as you know how OpenAI Codex works, it gives back suggestions like, okay, this is what it should happen. This is what the prompt says to me. And GitHub Copilot again configures it, renders it, processes it, and gives you the code. You don't have to do that processing part for now, but yes, it does it in the backend. Now, where can I use it? Is it only VS Code? No. You can also use it in Visual Studio, JetBrains IDE, and NeoWeb itself. So like it's not necessarily VS Code, but yeah, I think most of you would have been coding in VS Code, so like leaving the rest the options. But in case you are, it's there. And yes, GitHub Codespace is always there for you, so you can use it out there. Also, the only requirement is you need to get GitHub connected with your account and you need to have that amount of free limit left, or you have to get the subscription of $10 per month. So that's the only thing that you need for GitHub Copilot. But okay, you might ask me, for students, is it necessary to pay $10 per month? Like there's no free option. GitHub has been supporting students for such a long time with their student developer pack. And why not GitHub Copilot be a part of it? Because it's a product of GitHub itself. So yes, for students, it's completely free and comes with GitHub Pro. That means GitHub Codespace is pro membered for you. Just scan this QR code and get your student pack. Excited? Scan it fast. I'm waiting for you. Let me know when you're done. Till the time, let me take some questions. So yeah, if you have any questions, just type in chat. Okay, there is one person who's asking, is it like only code completion that it has or code generation? or is it something else that I can get from GitHub Copilot? Okay, let me answer this. Um, so just tell me one thing. If you have your AI pair programmer, okay, or let's just remove AI. If you have a pair programmer like your buddy or something, what is it like? Will he or she only generate code, or will he or she only complete your code, or will there be something more? Something more, right? Like you can have a chat with him or her. They can detect like, okay, there's other things that you are not doing right, and you should just rectify it. They can, right? GitHub Copilot is your AI pair programmer. Pair programmer, same thing. Why won't it has those features? It has all of those things. And let's see how it can convert comments to code, which you saw, code generation, autofill repetitive code, again, code generation, show alternatives. Now that's like your friend. This is not right. It will take a lot of time complexity or space complexity. Remove it, replace it. This will be the best thing out there. Cool, cool, pretty cool. Okay, your AI player programmer is doing great job for you. Now, there's one more feature which I want all of you to get feature out, like understand what it can be, and let me know in the chat. But later, till then, me. So some of the people will be like, it's $10. No way, I'm not going to pay it. Most of the people, I'd rather write boring codes again and again than paying $10 per month. They are writing boring code again and again and crying. The smarter one is like, oh, it's $10 only. And that we only spend on pizza, burger. Why not give it out here and increase my speed? And also reduce my mental efforts. How to install it? The main question. But before that, I hope you all have got your student level. That's the most important thing because as I said, you don't have to pay $10 per month because you are a student, and GitHub is there for you to support you to build some best innovations out there. Now, how to install it? It's a very simple thing. Go to VS Code, go to the extensions tab. I hope you all have seen this. In your search extension, just type in GitHub Copilot. It takes a bit of time for me. I don't know why. Something is wrong with my VS Code, or you can say my code space. But yeah, this will come. And you can just click on this GitHub Copilot option, click on install, and it will install. Just check for the label. Like if you're confused which one it is, just check for the label, like GitHub with the verified symbol, and just install it. And that's it. You will have this icon, which you can see out here, which says show Copilot status menu, and you can use it for your code ready to use. Pretty great, pretty cool. Now, okay, I got it that I can get a Copilot and this is how you can use it. But is it so? Like, that's it. Yep, that's it. You don't have to do anything more. You have GitHub Copilot in your VS Code and just waiting for you to use it. Okay, that's good. There any more feature which you've loved? Yes, a lot. One feature, in case you're like, I don't like this question, and the options out there. So let's just copy this. Again, click on Control I and ask Copilot to edit your code. So I want it to, let's change the question for me and making it more difficult. It will fetch response, and As you can see, we have a new question out there. Now, what you can choose is to accept or disregard it. You can just have a look at it, like what has the changes been made. So there's a new question that has been added. What has a heart that does not beat? I don't know the answer. Let's see what was the answer. I think it's a clock. Yes, it's a clock. So if you just click on accept, the code gets updated. So the one great thing. It's like asking your friend, I feel that something is wrong over here. Or do you feel something can be made better out here? Yes, GitHub Copilot gives you for this. Now there's one more feature. Like you can chat with converse with your friend, right? Like you can just ask them, um, what can be the best solution for this? What can I do for this? What can be my go-to thing? Yes, you have it out here. Click on this chat option that you'll get. And you can just chat like, um, I want to create a website using the, let's copy this. So let's just select it using the Python code alongside. And it says that, okay, used this reference because I had selected it. Now it says me that you can use Flask or Django to use it. It also gives me the code actually of for using it. And it says then that sorry response was filtered by responsible AI service. Yes, maybe the code came up with something that was using my like security concerns, but you can still get an idea that okay, Flask and Django can be used and get it from the right. Cool. Even now you can, if you want, you can just like go out here and you can just rephrase it, create a website using the right thing. So let's just press and let's see what happens. So now it's giving me that okay, you can use a basic website. So like HTML, CSS, it's giving me right now because it didn't check out the previous thing. But yeah, you got a basic template for it. And it will take some time to render like the whole thing. But yeah, you can use this thing out there and it works. As you can see, it has the console.log statement out here. Let me just. So it's a basic website that's ready for you. And you just keep asking at comments out there. That's pretty cool. If your friend is there, you don't have to feel alone right now. Now, going back to our PPT, you've got the installation part of it. You just have to go to Extensions tab and install it. You got the chat feature, like how you can converse with your friend, and that's your AI pair programmer. And what are the benefits now? It helps you boost your error productivity. Obviously, auto code completion, code generation, alternate. Even if you are not familiar with any technology out there, it helps you get to write the code. A lot of it. Next, for less context switching, so that you can just go to chat, type in the okay, this is I want to create, and it will give you the option, like the answer to it. You don't have to go to Stack Overflow again and again, or maybe just go to Medium, get the answer, understand it. You don't require it right now. Even for docs, you don't have to go search the docs, understand it, and then make something that you want. But there's a catch. For latest technologies like TypeI or Fasten, that so Python, you don't, it does not support it much right now because obviously it's like ChatGPT that it needs to be trained. So you have to go to docs maybe for that. But for most of the traditional technologies or the previous technology that we have right now, most of the times that we use, it helps you out there. It gives you each of these things. And this has been like the feedback from the developers out there who have been using GitHub Copilot. It's a survey thing. So 88% have faster completion. 87 say that they exert less mental efforts right now. 77% say spend less time searching. And this is my graph of how it went from like my confidence, morale, and performance boosted rapidly with the use of the Copilot and my psychological safety. But there's one feature which I didn't talk about, and I want you to just get it. Like the word is out here and get it what that feature can be. Guess it. No, that comes into little productivity. Like it, you're saying that okay, it helps you uh, write better codes. That comes into little productivity, and that I have covered like alternative codes. Okay, no, not exactly. Cool. No, 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 not exactly. Again, okay. There's yes, it helps you get the security of it, like security part. Can you explain more? Yes, you're right. So yes, you're absolutely right. In case there are vulnerabilities or there's something that you're missing out there, like you're not practicing secure coding practices, it helps you detect that with a red line and suggest you code that okay, this is what you can actually use, and this is how you can make it better. Ooh, that's again a good feature. Like we most of the times forget to use the .env file. It helps you get it out. So suppose you are confused, tired, not getting what to do in your life, in your hackathon during coding, GitHub Copilot is there for you to help you resolve the task and get things done. The user sentiment has been great for it. 55% have write fast using Copilot, and there have been many tweets about it. Like people are loving it right now, and it helps you brainstorm, jog your memory, and retain focus. Next, coming up to Hey GitHub. I'm asking Hey GitHub, or is it a new feature? Okay, people are writing it's a voice assistant coming up. No, it's not a voice assistant coming up, it's something else. It's your professional team out there, the team of researchers who are working at GitHub to build some of the greatest innovation that you're seeing right now, just like the one that's most high, Copilot X. Copilot X, I'm sure you've heard about it. Your go-to friend that has a lot of thing out there, and most of you are aware that they will take your job. Coming to it, they won't take your job. They are there to provide you more jobs in a much better manner. So they won't take your job, but yes, they would replace if you are not upgrading yourself. So please do upgrade yourself and be like Doctor Strange, upgrade, save the world, and GitHub Copilot can be your suit for it. Your tools for empowerment, just scan this QR code and you'll get your GitHub Copilot. And along with that, tons of feature of GitHub student level pack that you can use to build, to innovate, to just be a faster person. Thanks a lot for joining in today, and thank you, Devays01, for giving me this opportunity. Looking forward to what they build during this whole hackathon and come up with new innovations that blows my mind. Really, really looking forward to all of you out there. And thanks a lot for being such an engaging and lovely audience. Thank you.